Hey folks, this is Interested Life here. This is the third time I've tried to record this. Woo! Alright, so here's what we're doing. I'm gonna play some of my 4X game I've been working on, which is still very pre-alpha. I probably won't be releasing it for like a year, maybe longer, maybe a little bit less long. We'll see what happens, but in other words, there's a lot more work to do. But I do enjoy showing off what I'm working on. So, first thing we're gonna do. Also, hi, I'm Interested Life. I'm a game dev. I also did Let's Plays at some point in my life. Anyway, let's go into the about, and I can tell you, you can read this about page. I'm not gonna read it out loud to you because fuck that. You know, just you can pause it and read if you want. Anyway, back. By the way, I said fuck within the first minute, so I'm probably gonna be demonetized. Isn't that nice? Anyway, let's go to the credits. All right, so I'm gonna show off the credits just because I want to give certain people certain credit. So the game is by me, settings by me, etc., etc., etc. However, some of the sound effects are from noiseforfun.com, which is a wonderful website. The majority of the 2D art in the game is by my friend Grimwit. He is a wondrous individual who's really good at making art. The music is by Robert Matheson. He is an awesome composer, and I've commissioned him to do the entire soundtrack for this game. It's all very nice. He's also working on more soundtracks, although college is getting in the way of things. But anyway, back. So welcome to my game. It's a 4X game. I have a campaign mode with a playable scenario, but I showed that off in a previous video. So we're not going to worry about that. Instead, we're going to go right into skirmish mode, and we're going to actually play through a whole game. Which should only take like a half hour, with the right settings. So it actually saved my settings from my previous recording attempts. I'm actually going to change this to Imperium Passe, which stands for Empire of Peace, I think, is what that translates to. A large empire has created peace and stability in the settled areas in this realm. Magic is disappearing. What this means is that there'll be higher upgraded buildings on the map for me to control points for me to capture, including walled cities, and they also get a funny name. The realm size I'm going to choose tiny just because I want to play through very quickly. Although even on medium, probably won't take very long to play through a campaign. The whole idea of this game is that it should play fast. But yeah, anyway. We're going to choose balance for realm savagery, even though other stuff is fun. We're going to have one rival kingdom, 0 rival cults, and I'm going to play as a kingdom as well. So, Wild Forces, we have some options here. I'm just going to choose random, which means it'll randomly choose one of these options. Standard, Vermintide, Hellish Beast, Realm of the Insects, Raven Settlements, Undead Horde, Zombie Horde, Realm of Horror, and Super Colony. All very fun. Forces of Evil went with great entities, but the other options would have been Orphan Rogues Guilds, Dark Contracts, Strange Riddles, Mysterious Rituals, or Bizarre Geometry. Eok Thulu. Anyway, many great alien entities influence this realm. Next page. Let's go with purple, like a bright purplish color for us. Yes, pinkish purple. There we go. And we'll be a kingdom. Kingdoms are the simplest faction in the game. The way they work is they capture control points like settlements, towns, cities, guard towers, and stuff. And they can upgrade those to be more powerful and to create more units for them. So you can capture a settlement, you can build the rangers and warriors, and then you can upgrade it into a town, which will let you build rangers, warriors, and light cavalry. You can upgrade that into a walled city, which will let you build rangers, warriors, light cavalry, and heavy cavalry. You also start with a walled city, which is the highest upgrade, which is your capital. Alright, let's hit the finish and generate realm button. Defeat all enemy players. Win condition will change based on faction eventually, but it's not. Yeah. If I had chosen not to have any enemy players, I would actually have gotten a different win condition, which would have been to kill the bandits and wildlife off. All right, so the interface is pretty simple. You'll see we are state of the Pripyon, whatever that means. You click on things to select them. You also click on things to do the actions. So we moved this guy, for example, so we can't move him now. And then you click on things to attack them. It's all very simplistic at the base level. But, you know, if you want to like start caring about your resistances, your different attack types, your stats, which actually impact the game, and other stuff, there's more depth going on. And also you can take advantage of certain aspects. So for example, we have a walled city here. It has a range of 2. And it does some fire damage. So I'm just gonna fire on this town here. And I just immediately captured it because I did enough damage to defeat its conquest resistance right here. And now, since we're on top of a hill, we have an attack advantage going down. That's why these are colored green. So when you select something, it'll show you what advantages you have to the things you can attack. So in our case, we can attack anything as this warrior right now. So nothing is highlighted, but selecting this town here, we got some things that are highlighted. Green means that I have advantage. White means that I don't have an advantage or a disadvantage. And red means that I have a disadvantage. Advantage and disadvantage is very important, and it varies based on the tile you're on, how high up your unit or building is, lots of other stuff. So like, if you fire from a forest, you get advantage on grass and other more complicated things. So there's more depth going on there too. But it's not like on its face. So I fired on this guard tower here, which apparently belongs to the Great Sovereign Leanon Alliance. So that's the funny name I told you earlier. So remember, we chose Imperium Passe. So there's a empire that already exists that controls the entire map. They don't do much. They're just independents right now, though later on I might make them actually act like a normal player. There's also an enemy player somewhere because we chose one enemy kingdom, and they will be blue. Because that's the first one it chooses for them if you're not blue. So there's a blue kingdom somewhere around here that we need to destroy to win. All right, anyway, let's end our week. End week is equivalent to end turn. Oh, I forgot to show off. I can build rangers, warriors, train like cavalry, and invest in infrastructure here. If it was a settlement, I could invest in infrastructure for cheaper to upgrade it into a town, and so on and so forth. And in my walled city, I can build rangers, warriors, light cavalry, and heavy cavalry. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna build some light cavalry. End week. All right, so turn ended pretty fast, right? I'm going to attack the bandits here. These are bandits. And we're just going to get rid of the bandits as fast as we can. Because I don't like dealing with them. Yeah, I'm going to build some rangers here. And oh, crap, my horse died. Knew that would happen. Destroyed that. Taking that, firing on that. So now we have a guard tower. Each control point you capture gives you more resources. So you can see that in the details here. You can get, I mean, +2 gold from taxes. And plus 0.07 influence from control. That's what this is. Influence is used for upgrades and stuff. There's also wildlife wandering around, and that's what these are. So this happens to be a rat's nest. It'll train rats. Giant rats, we'll have to kill them. Very fantasy. End week. There's also a portal over here, which I just destroyed. We don't want the horrible things coming from the portals. Take out the scorpion breeding cave. Alright, so the bandits have been annihilated. So when I end my... Oh, we found the blue team already. One other thing. So, you'll notice that when I put the ranger on top of the mountain, it revealed a shit ton of the map. That's because when you're on certain terrain, so if I highlight the mountain over here, it says moving cost 3, view distance 2. The view difference, I mean. That means it adds +2 to the view range. So in this case, we got 7 view range from that. So it revealed most of the map to me. And you get disadvantages when you're looking through forests and so on and so forth. So if you're surrounded by forests, it's harder to explore. You have to like send units into the forest, not knowing what's in the forest. Stuff like that. I'm gonna throw this guy over here. And oh yeah, another thing, like I might be clicking things right now to select them, but I can also select things that I haven't selected yet by using this button here, the next idle unit button. But I don't want to do anything with those right now, so I'm just gonna end the week. The notorious outlaws, the Cardinal Snarkteeth, have been eliminated. Those are the people I just killed. So we don't have to worry about bandits anymore on this map. They didn't even have a chance to do anything, and I'm just attacking the blue team immediately. The thing about So there's sort of a rock, paper, scissors thing going on. The cavalry counter archers, the archers counter warriors. Very simple, easy to grasp. You see, I've already taken over a good portion of the map. This game goes fast. So anyway, what are we gonna do here? Let's build a light cavalry and let's see if we can explore in this direction a bit and see if we can get more control points. Let's also send our cavalry that way. Ooh, Kokelikot Manor. We should take that. Be a good city to take. What else do we want to do? All right. Next unit. I can also press spacebar to do this. I'm gonna use spacebar now. Because I have hotkeys. And I don't think I want to do anything. And also, I'm going to. I think this is still producing rangers. I'm gonna cancel that command and I'll get refunded up here. Anyway. End week. You see that blue has noticed me and they're starting to actually defend themselves. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on up this mountain because I get advantage on hill. I'm gonna kill him instantly. I want to add more special abilities to units eventually, like giving hellbears a method of ignoring. So I just took the city. Nice. That'll give me lots of gold. I want to give them like rangers should be able to like ignore forests when they're walking, so they can move faster through forests and stuff. That'll be kind of neat. I also want the forest to expand and other fun stuff like that, but we'll get there when we get there. Seems good. I don't know if I want to let these guys build up too much before I start actually assaulting them. But if I can take over half the map before they have an opportunity to do that, that'll help me out significantly. So I'm going to train some heavy cavalry back here. So we'll see, we're still -3, I guess, because the units we built that churn sort of countered the amount we were going to be making when we captured that city. But that's not a big deal. Oh, one other thing is that you can sort of perspective see what kind of advantages you get. So in our case, we don't really get much of an advantage no matter where we go. I'm just going to attack over there. Capturing the settlement. Oh, nice opportunity to this is called Purple Flowers. That's a nice name for a settlement. Let's invest in infrastructure, which upgrades it. Do that. Isn't that neat? We can also upgrade these into walled cities, and we can upgrade this watchtower into a guard tower. And if we find a wooden outpost, which we probably won't on this map setting, what are you? Amorphous misty thing. Okay. Weird, scaly, circular, cuboid mass. Oh, I'm sure it's fine. Anyway. Let's go over here. Let's attack down here. And you can see how quickly this game can go. So I can just base, move my units, attack, move my units, attack, move my units, attack. I've only been recording for 13 minutes. I already have half the map. All right. End week. Let's go attack this. Man, we're not having very much luck. Let's move you down here and let's attack that. Where should I put you? Ooh, here. And then I'll attack your settlement. And I'll train a ranger on top of the settlement. Just to cause problems for them. Just to harass my enemy a bit. I didn't even look at what they're called. I should probably check that. Let's go here. Bam. Click, click, click. That's all you gotta do. I should not have moved off the mountain. That was really stupid. I should have fired down on the ranger. That was a mistake. I made a mistake, you guys. Hopefully I don't die. Let's go here. Looks like the blue team hasn't spread very much, so we might actually be able to win really quickly. In fact, let's start sort of spamming building our rangers everywhere. Light cavalry. I got my heavy cavalry yet? Not yet. All right, end week. Misclick. Let's go here. Let's go there. By the way, I don't know if I said this already, but none of this is final. Like, this game is still super pre-alpha. And I plan to add a lot more interesting stuff as things go on. Giant rat. Ooh, terrifying. Also adorable. Look at the little image there. It's a little rat. It's laid out. He looks pretty happy. He's got red eyes, but what do we got here? Some towns controlled by the feral beasties, which are building the giant rats, and some giant spider nests, and some ratman settlements. Looks like the wildlife is pretty much taken over here. But we could start killing the wildlife if we want. Let's space. What do we got? All right, you go here. Attack that town. Another power that kingdoms have is the ability to repair towns. The wildlife and cults, when they take over towns, they have the option of ruining them, which grants them more misery and sacrifices and stuff. Sacrifices for the cults, misery for the wildlife. Misery is like the force in the universe in this game. Like it is in the whole RLDR lore. This all happens in the RLDR universe, whole multiverse, by the way. I don't know. Things are seeming pretty solid over here. They don't have much left. So before we kill them, let's look. They're the dynasty of the Li. Well, they're not much of a dynasty, are they? We'll see if they do. We'll see if they surprise us. Oh, geez, a giant beetle just murdered my horseman. Oh, by the way, that's the image. Isn't that great? Look at that thing. It's just absolutely horrifying. There, we took over this town. That's good. We can use this as like a jumping off point to build some heavy cavalry. What else should we do here? Well, we're definitely gonna attack that. Definitely moving up here, attacking that. Definitely attacking that, and definitely attacking that, and definitely attacking that. What else do we want to do here? Looks like they took over this tower here. Let's spacebar and see what we need to do here. Let's go here. Got a ranger. I mean, not a ranger, but yeah. Move the heavy cavalry down here. I'm gonna attack down with him. Hopefully, once we get our heavy cavalry into the mix, we'll be able to pretty much do the killing blow on these guys. It's a very chill war. This. It can be more intense when there's more going on the map and when there's multiple factions involved. But when there's just one enemy, it's pretty fast. I mean, the gameplay still is pretty fast. And everything is meant to sort of give off a little bit of a chess vibe. That's why everything is on like pedestals and stuff, all the units. Like, it's like you're playing a board game. That's sort of an idea here. Anyhow. And we drink coffee. Oh, those fuckers killed my ranger. That giant beetle is being a real pain. Let's go down here. Where can I move you? Sorry. Attack down, of course. Attack down. Send you into the swamp, even though everything has advantage against the swamp. Who are we selecting? This guy. Fire on that town. Let's go up here. Fire on that guy. Let's go down here with our heavy cavalry. They'll soon be into the game. Our light cavalry, let's move them here. And what else? I think that we pretty much win the next turn. But in the meantime, we have to deal with this wildlife here that's taking over all of our shit. Oh, we have +8 now, probably because a bunch of our expensive units died. Oh, by the way, each unit has an upkeep cost on them. So just like when looking at the amount you're getting from towns with the details tab, you also do that on the unit. You can see I'm getting -1 from salary, but the horses have really high upkeep. I'm kind of afraid to go over here. Let's just ignore that, huh? Morphous misty things, I'm sure they're fine. End week. Oh, fuck. The, beetle just destroyed that city. These guys are just being a horrible thing. Oh, there's also ratmen over here, look at that. Oh, by the way, a lot of this stuff doesn't have portraits yet. Like I said, pre-alpha. They will later on, though. Let's send you here. Send you up here. Fire on that. Send you up here. Fire on that. Fire on that. Fire on that. And then get the heavy cavalry in. And what else? Space. Looks like we don't have it. And weak. Oh, they built a heavy cavalry. Those guys are going to be harder to kill. The wildlife is just sort of doing its own thing. Fire on that. Go up here. Advantage. Wow, that was unconvincing, huh? Go down. Bam. Let's attack. I think even with disadvantage we can. Nope, never mind. So much for it only taking this turn, huh? Go here. Oh, by the way, what did the wildlife get called? It's feral beasties. Yeah, every time you generate a world, you get a different name for your wildlife that it generates. So in our case, we got feral beasties, which is kind of a fun name for the wildlife, to be honest. If you can't already tell, there's a large variety in wildlife. Like, there's way more than what's being shown here. Depending on what randomness you get, or like what thing you choose. Like there's zombies and skeletons and amorphous misty things and weird worm things and other weird bullshit. It's great. Anyway, and attack that. Attack that. Attack that. Oh, come on. These guys are being pretty persistent, to be honest. Like, they're putting up a bit of a fight. Like, I didn't expect them to fight this hard back. I mean, my AI has always been kind of persistent. So I'm just gonna try to dominate them with massive amounts of light cavalry. And weak. I think I forgot to attack with my, my heavy cavalry last turn because I wasn't switching between my next units. That was a mistake. They're like recapturing, aren't they? Holy shit. We can't let that happen. So now the war starts. We will destroy them. I swear to God we will. And also, the game loops are not final either. Like, I might change how the gameplay works completely between now and release or whatever. So what you're seeing here is not the final product. And if you have any suggestions, like to improve this or to make things more interesting or whatever, I'm all ears. I'd love to hear them. There are some plans I have, like I want to add special abilities to all the units, just to make the combat a little bit more interesting, but keep it fast somehow. We'll see what happens. By the way, each faction you play as gets entirely different resources and plays entirely differently. The kingdom is actually the simplest. I said that in a previous recording. I don't know if I said it in this recording, but I'm gonna say it again if I haven't, even if I have already. That each like type of empire, each type of faction you can play as, plays entirely differently. So, like with kingdoms, it's all about capturing and upgrading things. But with cults, it's all about building new hideouts and strategically good places, and capturing and ruining towns so you can get better undead, and so on and so forth. And appeasing your gods and stuff. I'm kind of worried about the incoming wildlife. I feel like they're gonna destroy my my civilization, so I kind of want to build some defenses. This will let me defend myself just a bit. I can zoom in more so you can hear the sound effects actually. All right, let's build not enough gold. Wow. Oh look, we're in debt now. I think it was worth it. And we All right, what are we gonna do here? Let's go here. Attack town from there. Go there. Attack to the left from there. Go here. Attack that city. What else? Attack that city. Go here. Attack that city. Then bring in more knights. Attack there. Looks like the rats are coming in. I'm gonna put this guy here. Fire on them. Go here. Attack the rat. I think that was a giant beetle. So now we're having to worry about the wildlife coming in and ruining our plans. Because we didn't defeat our enemy fast enough. Usually when there's a bunch of teams, like, wildlife will be somewhat kept in check. But since they have nothing opposing them down here, the wildlife is just going crazy. They're like barbarians in Civ. Look at this shit. Except for they build new lairs. Alright, I guess I should, move you up. Attack you. There was another ranger that actually had a advantage down here. I'm going to search for them. Oh, I thought they did, but they don't. Okay. Alright. End week. They're trying to... So now I'm in a two-front war, but the blue team isn't. But we don't have to defeat the wildlife to win the game. We just have to defeat our opponent. Attack down. Go there. Go there. There. What do I do with you? You there. Fire down on you. Go there. What can I do with you? Go there. It's kind of dangerous to go there because they can fire down on me from their towns. End turn. I keep capturing everything back. So we have a assault of giant rats down here. Let's go there. You go there. Take you. Take you. Take you. Do I want to go anywhere or do I want to fire from here? I do. Let's move you forward, fire on that town. Just captured by the wildlife. Go there. Fire down on that. Fire on that. Not enough gold. Yeah, we're slowly getting out of debt, but like I could go down to the north and capture things so I can get a lot of resources if I want. But I kind of really want to just defeat the blue team. Bam. Hey, there we go. Capture. Fire on that. Go there. Fire on that. Fire on that. Repair. That's fine. That's fine. Just captured some towns from the wildlife. That's good. Let's fire on that. I am actually gonna try to see if I can take out the wildlife now. Let's go over here. Fire on that. Go there. Fire on that. 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 Go here. Go there. Bam. God, these guys are being a pain in the butt. Let's go down here. Take the town that way. Can't really do much. Move my rangers forward. What else can I do? That looks like I've already done most of my actions. The AI is going to want to take back those towns, so. Go there. Wow. Go there. Trying to put on the pressure a bit. Oh, come on, there's no way. There's no way they're gonna survive this, right? Go there. Fire on you. Shoot. It's been a while since I've actually taken the time to do a let's play. I might start doing it again. We'll see what happens. The wildlife is being a pain over here. Of course it is. They built a new lair. I like how my rangers are sort of keeping this area in line. Gotta protect the Shire. Anyway, let's go down here. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, look at this bullshit. There's a unit on every single tile. Okay, anyway. Fire on that. Attack that. Attack that. Defend that so they can't take it back immediately. This is how we're supposed to be playing. I should have been stationing units on top of things. So the way it works is that if you unit is stationed on top, that unit will take damage before the resistance to the town is taken down. So if you defend something, you can protect it for at least another turn, which can be pretty critical. So in fact, I'm going to move a ranger on top of this. And I'm going to move you onto this. I'm going to move you. Do I have any more units I need to move? Nope. Bam, 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 bam. We took the town, good. Bam. Go here. The AI is not smart enough to resign. So I'm gonna have to kill every single last one of them. Which means I'm gonna have to hunt down this warrior who's trying to run into the ocean. Actually, you know what? Maybe I don't have to worry about that. Maybe the, whatever's going on over here will take care of him. Alright. See what we can do here. Take out that. Take out that. Let's go here. Fire on that guy. You fire on that guy. It's like I'm good. Actually, there was a... I noticed I'm skipping through the units really fast, but I would like to use all of the advantages I can get. Let's go ahead and build some more rangers over here. And, light cavalry. Oh, we got so lucky. He totally would have taken that. Go there. Nice. Nice! And we won. And when we win, it reveals the map. So let's see what got. The wildlife was active. Lots of rat nests down here. I'm glad I don't have to defeat them to win the game. And then what we have over here, we have amorphous misty things, which is always nice. I can't really click on anything to check what they are, but it looks like every single town down here is ruined. You can tell by the art being different than the normal towns. So the wildlife was just looting and burning over here. Yeah. Town red, feral beasties. Town granite, ruined town, feral beasties. Amorphous misty things. But yeah, there we go. We won. It only took 40 minutes. I bet I could speed that up more. But yeah. There it is. Menu. Let's exit the game. But yeah, what else do I want to talk about? Do I want to talk about anything? Oh, well, alright, so I'm going to reiterate, this is a pre-alpha game, this does not represent the final product. Let me know what you think in the comments. Give me all of the feedback in the universe, all of it. And if you want to get access to this game, you can already get the dev builds of the game by supporting me on Patreon. or by begging me to give you builds until I do, I guess. But don't do that. Support me on Patreon instead. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. My voice is dying because I haven't drank water at all this entire time. You have an awesome weekend.